Didn't win the green card lottery? Here's what you can do now. The results of the current so-called DV lottery, in which the USA issues up to 50,000 immigrant visas or green cards for countries with low immigration rates, are now available. The chances are relatively low due to the high number of participants. If you did not win, especially if you may have participated many times before, then I understand your frustration. But don't take it too hard. There are still ways to live and work in the USA, often even faster than with the lottery, and that's what we're talking about today. Our channel is all about the E2 visa, living and working in the USA and everyday life in the United States. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. It helps the channel out and I appreciate your support. If you subscribe to our channel and activate the bell, you won't miss any of our new videos. Hi, I'm Daniel Delamek of M&D Florida Services, Inc. I have completed 2 degrees at a renowned U.S. university and have worked for the U.S. state of West Virginia in economic development. Additionally, we as a family with 2 small children have successfully applied for an E2 visa and therefore know exactly what we are talking about. Since 2019, we have been helping people from all over the world to set up a company in all states of the USA, writing business plans and accompanying them on the way to the E2 visa application on the business side. I know exactly how you feel when you can finally check the results about half a year after entering your data into the green card lottery, only to get the message that you have not been selected. I have participated in the lottery for the first time as a student in the early 2000s, and I know that many people around the world dream of living and working in the USA. And many of those are participating in the DV lottery every year. The problem with the DV lottery, however, is already in the name. It's a lottery and the chances for winning are unfortunately not very high. Of course, some participants are lucky and are drawn on the first try. Others try for years, some for decades without success. As already mentioned, I participated for the first time over 20 years ago and have probably participated about 8 to 10 times total. The chances of winning the DV lottery are relatively low because, for example, in 2020, over 23.1 million people participated for 50,000 available green cards. Because of the low chances and also because you don't necessarily get a green card even if you are drawn, since there are usually more selectees than there are green cards available, I see the green card lottery more as an additional chance that you should take advantage of, since participation is free, but not as a strategy for fulfilling your dream of living and working in the USA. Even if you win, it will take time until you can immigrate to the USA. If you do not win, you can only participate again the following fall and will not find out the results until a year later at the earliest, i.e. in May. However, the first applications from the lottery will not be processed until the end of the following October at the earliest, and then only if you were selected with an extremely low number. Therefore, you can only live and work in the USA 1.5 years later at the earliest. How many times have you participated in the DV lottery? Have you won, and how many tries did it take for you to win? Let me know in the comments. What are the possibilities to live and work in the USA, and can you still participate in the green card lottery? It is important for me to say that to everyone who hopes for a green card because they want to live in the USA, don't give up and look beyond the obvious. As the saying goes, all roads lead to Rome, and the same can be said for the USA. If you really want to live and work in the USA, then you will find a legal way to do so. In addition to the E2 visa, which requires a substantial investment but no legally defined minimum investment, there are of course many other ways, from family visas to work sponsoring to so-called national interest waiver visas. I will make a separate video about the national interest waiver soon. I believe that anyone who really wants to make it to the USA can and will make it. I am the best example of that. As I have mentioned, we also moved to the US with a E2 visa, not with a one green card or work sponsor. The E2 visa has the advantage that you can live and work in the USA much faster while you wait for the next chance in the green card lottery, or possibly one of the other options for green cards. You also don't need a sponsor or a labor market test, also known as PERM. For some of our customers, an E2 might be even more suitable than a green card because there are no regulations regarding minimum stay or residence as there are with a green card. Another important point, I'm often asked by clients whether they can still participate in the green card lottery if they have an E2 visa, or whether it is a problem if they have already participated in the lottery in the past or even in the current lottery and then applied for an E2 visa. The answer is very clear and easy: no, that's not a problem at all, because participating in the green card lottery is not an immigration application, but simply putting your name in the hat and nothing else. No matter on which visa you are in the USA, including E and F, you can always participate in the green card lottery. We have even had green card lottery winners who, unfortunately, despite having been selected with a low number, did not receive their green card due to the consequences of the pandemic, and then successfully applied for an E2 visa with us. Such cases are a little more difficult because, especially if the DS-260 has already been filled and filed, because that would constitute an immigrant application. But simply participating in the green card lottery is absolutely harmless. So if you don't want to wait until the next lottery, please check out our videos on our channel and learn about the E2 visa. If you want to live and work in the US with an E2 visa and then win the green card lottery, you can apply for a change of status from E2 to green card and still are much earlier able to fulfill your dream of living and working in the USA. So don't be discouraged by the green card lottery, but take the opportunity to learn about the E2 visa and talk to us about the possibilities. If you're interested in living and working in the United States with an E2 Treaty Investor Visa, then have a look at the description below this video, where you will find the link to our free E2 visa guide. If you enjoyed our video, we would be very happy about a thumbs up and a subscription to our channel. In our channel, you will find many more videos about the E2 visa and living and working in the USA. Please also check out the other videos we recommend here and contact us if you have any questions or need further information. You can book an appointment for a free initial consultation with us on our website to discuss your E2 visa plans with us and see if we can help you. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for watching our video and see you soon.